My reading notes for Traction by Gino Wickman. Part 3. This transformative book is your roadmap to building a thriving and sustainable business. Wickman's proven system, known as the Entrepreneurial Operating System, EOS, has helped thousands of businesses gain the traction they need to grow and thrive. Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, traction is the key to unlocking your company's full potential. Get ready to gain the traction you need to propel your business to new heights. It's time to turn your dreams into reality. The people component. Have great people around you. Getting the right people in the right seats. 1. The right people. Are they people who live your company culture, do good work, and you enjoy being around? Right seat. Everyone is working within their best skill and passion within the organization. Their unique ability. The core focus that gets them to achieve to amazing new heights. Unique ability plus accountability chart equals right seat. People Analyzer chart will help you figure out if the right people are in the right seats. Recommended bar for a company with 5 core values is 3+, 2+-, and no minus. Give people a chance to improve. Strike 1. Discuss and give 30 days. Strike 2. Discuss and give 30 days. Strike 3. Gotta go. If you are clear about the core values and that they are important, people who don't fit, realize it, and leave on their own. Accountability chart. People wise. What is the best way to move the company forward in the next 12 months? Must look forward only. No looking backward or at today. Detach yourself from the business, your role, and your ego. 1. There are 3 major functions in any business: sales/marketing, operations, finance/admin. And all must be strong. 2. Only one person can be in charge of each function. When more than one person is in charge, nobody is in charge. 3. Successful companies have an integrator that ties them all together well. Managing day-to-day issues. Generally, more fact-based and like managing. Run day-to-day business and handle accountability. The manager. LMA equals lead, manage, accountability. 4. Very successful companies have a visionary. Couldn't be more different than the integrator. Visionary has 10 new ideas a week, and one of them is good and makes growth. More off emotion than fact. The entrepreneur. Only about 50% of organizations really have one. 5. Map out all of the functions of your organization on the accountability chart. List who does each function and who they report to. Then the 5 major roles of that function. Defined by LMA equals lead, manage, accountability. 6. Start with the functions and roles before entering the name. 7. Determine if you have a visionary, and define it clearly. 8. Communication should flow across. No silos. GWC. Get it. Want it. Capacity to do it. If people don't step up to the job, it's because one of these is missing. 1. Get it. Truly understand the role and culture, systems and pace. 2. Want it. Genuinely like the job and want to do it, based on fair compensation. Provides the spark. 3. Capacity to do it. Time as well as mental, physical, and emotional capacity to do it. No on any one of these is a person in a wrong seat. Must be yes on all 3. You can have one name on 2 seats, but now 2 names on 1 seat. If you have the right people in the right seats, delegation is easier. If you are taking on the problems of a seat, the wrong person might be in it. People must add value. Getting someone out could help them get into the right place elsewhere. Formulate and manage your data. See business trends in your data. Everybody in the business should have a meaningful and measurable number. Activity-based numbers to measure on a routine basis. Creating a scorecard. Get management team together for an hour. Pretend you are on a desert island with no phone or email. Decide what numbers you would need to see to know what is going on. Weekly sales activity / customer satisfaction / profit and loss / accounts payable / etc. Want 5 to 15 numbers. Closer to 5 is better. Keep it simple. 2. In left column, list who is accountable for each function. This is the person who delivers the weekly number. 1 person each. 3. Define the expected goal for each week for each number. Should be tied to your annual goal number. 4. Put next week's date in the first date column. 5. Decide who is accountable for collecting the number and decide the method for collecting the number. 6. Use it. Review every week to make sure you are on track. Look for patterns and trends. Rules of thumb. 1. Make sure they are weekly activity-based numbers, not a P&L. It's items that predict the P&L. i.e., new revenue sales instead of sales, number of leads generated, number of proposals, etc. 2. Needs to be a proactive tool to find things in advance, finding problems before it happens. 3. Red flag categories that are off track. 4. Will evolve over first several months. Measurables. What gets measured gets done. Track high-level numbers down to the source. Everyone has a number. Even the receptionist. 2 equals 2 rings good, 3 rings bad. Numbers cut through the murkiness of reporting between managers and subordinates. Creates the basis for comparison and unemotional dialogue. Numbers create accountability. Nothing is clearer than a number. Accountable people appreciate numbers. Right people in the right seats like numbers. Right people want to win. When a person has a number and they believe that they can achieve it, they are excited and accountable. Nordstrom's even puts sales/hour on people's paychecks. Numbers create competition and create results. What gets watched improves. When you have the right people in the right seats, it improves teamwork, as long as the goals are set by the team. Completed accountability chart is a great place to start. The issues component. Have the guts to face your issues. Your ability to be successful is in direct proportion to your ability to solve your problems. Solve problems, not just identify them. It's more important that you decide than what you decide. Unresolved issues can make a company implode. Create an issues list and an issues solving track. Issues list. Everyone has them. Get over it. There really only are a handful of issues in the history of business. You have to create a workplace where people feel comfortable bringing up issues and have a system to smoke them out. Communication happens naturally when you make the work environment safe. Keeps issues in the open and being worked on. There are 3 types of issues lists. 1. The one in your VTO. All company issues that can be shelved beyond 90 days. Generally big things, or if you have more important fish to fry. 2. Weekly issues list. Shorter timeline. Strategic in nature. Things that need to be escalated. If don't need to be escalated, solve it within the department. 3. Departmental issues list. Can be handled within group. Handle in weekly meetings. Issues solving track. Problems generally don't get solved due to fear of conflict, lack of focus, lack of discipline, personal ego, etc. Help solve the problem, not the symptoms. Take them in order of priority. There are 3 types of issues. True problems, information that need to be communicated and agreed to by the team. Opportunity that needs feedback or green light. 1. Identify, state the problem, then find the root. Plan on getting a little bit uncomfortable. Most causes of real issues are people. 2. Discuss, everyone's opportunity to say what they want to say about the issue. Everyone should only say their issue once though. If something is becoming redundant, you need to do step 3. A. Don't let it get off on tangents. 3. Solve, conclusion or solution. Action item for someone to do. You can't really solve problems without your VTO complete and your vision communicated and leadership on the same page. Make every decision as if you are winning the Super Bowl. There are 3 types of resolutions from an issue solving track. 1. Issue is resolved and requires someone to take action. 2. When the purpose is just to bring awareness and the conclusion is everyone is aware of the issue. 3. The issue needs more research and that is assigned to someone. The 10 commandments of solving issues. 1. Thou shalt not rule by consensus. Make everyone heard, but not necessarily happy. Decisions must be made. 2. Thou shalt not be a weenie. 3. Thou shalt be decisive. 4. Thou shalt not rely on second-hand information. All parties must be present. 5. Thou shalt fight for the greater good. 6. Thou shalt not try to solve them all. Rank issues in terms of importance. 7. Thou shalt live with it, end it, or change it. There are no others. 8. Thou shalt choose short-term pain and suffering. 9. Thou shalt enter the danger, do the hard thing. 10. Thou shalt take a shot. IDS, identify, discuss, solve. Personal issues solving session. To clear the air and resolve differences. Need a third-party intermediary. 1. Have each person bring and prepare to share what they think the other person's 3 greatest strengths and weaknesses are. 2. List all of the issues and solve them. 3. List action items from the solutions. 4. Meet 30 days later to make sure the action items have been accomplished. If can't be resolved, one has to go, hopefully to a different team within the organization.